Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode from the Rocketcraft server. My name is of course DJ Haribo and you join us hot off the heels of the last boss fight we did in the previous episode where we took on a couple of withers and that didn't end particularly well for us. We didn't end up with any nether stars whatsoever. It was kind of a disaster. But with that in mind, we thought we'd go and pick on someone that we know we can beat up very easily, and that is the dragon in the end. So we're going to hop off. There's a few of us goats that need some stuff at the end, like some shulkers and bits and pieces, and some of the loot is nice. So we're going to mobilise the troops once more, and we're going to go fight a dragon, hunt it down, and just going to see if Crazy Con wants to come as well. But I think he's busy doing his own wither fight again now. So, oh my days, what on earth? This is miles from the island. What are you doing, Minecraft? Why have you spawned us all the way out here? It's a good job one of us has got some building blocks on us, because what would we do otherwise? It's about 60 blocks away nearly. That is madness. And Lobo fell off the edge. Oh, I shouldn't laugh, but why? Why Minecraft? Look, see, we're only now just getting in range of the dragon. That's how ridiculously far away that was to spawn. Now I've got to be careful here, because if I look at that Enderman down there, don't move and look at me, you idiot! No, stop moving. If I draw my eyes, like if I catch his gaze, he's gonna teleport up here and slap me into the void so hard and so fast, like you would not believe. Some of these crazy fools are willing to risk it though. Who have we got in the team today? We got Mr. Green Butcher, we've got Mr. V Hunted, and Mr. Televised Hippo, and Lobo was with us. Oh jeez, the dragon says welcome. But yeah, like I say, this isn't actually that big of a deal. This fight is a bit more mundane than the wither fight. You know this fight, we've done it so many times. It's just, it's a piece of cake really. But the only slight issue is getting to those cage runs, but they're not even an issue. Oh, did I just look at him? Hello? No? Oh yeah, I did. Obviously he's upset with me. Go away, go away. Stop it. Look, I don't want to have to hurt you. Just leave me alone. Can't you see I'm busy? We're trying to kill this dragon here, guys. No? I've got one. Another one? You want it? You want it? Okay, I'll give it. I'll give it to you. And another one. There's so many of them because there's so many of us here. Oh, nice ender pearl. Take that. Okay, right. I don't think the dragon's been paying much attention to me, so I'm okay. My health is getting a bit battered, but I'll just hide and heal quickly. So, let's take out a few more of these end crystals, if I can. I think I got that one. Nice shot. It's hard to tell on bedrock whether you've got them or not, because the render distance, you can't see the explosion if you're that far away. You just know if the dragon goes near it and there's no beam coming out of it, then you've got it. But otherwise, just hope, hit and hope, basically. Oh, yeah, that one I definitely got that because the dragon took damage then when it exploded near him. Oh, and yeah, you got to watch out for the dragon's breath as well, because sometimes the particles do not render, and there's some sort of bug in bedrock where you take crazy amounts of damage from the dragon's breath. Like insane amounts of damage. It just goes straight through your armor. Armor means nothing to that thing. So I'm just going to pillar up quickly and smash these. You'll notice, like, you wouldn't do that on Java. You would not point blank that in crystal, but bedrock, they don't seem to explode with that much force, so you can just point blank them, which is fine. But I have been told apparently it's because it works out the damage based on if it can get to your feet, maybe, the blast. So the fact that it couldn't actually reach my feet because they were tucked down below the obsidian there means that I was okay. So we're just going to take out the last of these crystals if I can. It's hard to see. Oh, ow, ow. Leave me alone. Can't you see I'm busy? Oh, Hunted is down. Oh, I am in some serious trouble here with these Endermen. they're really doing a number on my health. Right, let's just pillar up here while my health recovers and get this crystal here, and then I think that's more or less all of them done. Then I think the rest of the team have got a fair few of them done now. So let's just take this out. Boom. Yep. Yeah, see, it barely scratches you. I don't know what the difference is there with Bedrock and Java, but I certainly remember I would not be doing that on console, because that would blow me halfway out into the void. So are there any more left? I don't think there are. Watch out for the dragon's breath. No. So I think we should be safe now to start moving in on him, and or her, the dragon. Oh, ow, 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 ow. I'm not going near that. Oh, have I really, really looked at you? I don't think I did, but they're everywhere. Absolutely everywhere, these guys. What is your problem? Leave me alone. Oh, absolute clowns. Right, I think the rest of us is doing okay. Hunted is back in here somewhere. So it's just a case of now just finishing the job off, and going in for the kill with the sword when it's over the fountain. So yeah, it's a piece of cake really. Oh, except when it does that to you. It can do crazy amounts of damage with its dragon's breath, and when it flies through you like that. But as long as you're careful, it's not really that big of a deal. This fight is fairly mundane as boss fights go. It's just one of those things that it's a means to an end. You need to go out to the cities and get shulkers and bits and pieces out there. So, let's get slapping him up, or it, or her. No one knows. It lays an egg, but some species males lay eggs. So who knows with this dragon? Who knows what it is? It's annoying, is what it is, because it's now gonna fly around for ages before coming down. Oh, no, it's there. Hippo's having a good go, and so is Butcher. Yeah, it's probably going to be dead on the next flyover. Let's go on then. Come down and we'll end it for you. Yay! It's just so easy. No, next one then. It's fun to have a few pot shots with your arrow though while it's flying around. Yep, there you go. Not sure who got the killing blow there, but yeah, it didn't really put up much of a fight, that dragon. Poor old dragon. I don't need the XP either, so I'll leave that for one of the others. And still the Endermen are getting aggro. So it's just a case of sweeping the area now for any ender pearls, and we're gonna build a way into that portal. Oh, thank you there. 2 ender pearls that was, or more, not sure yet. Yeah, let's finish off these bozos, and then some dragon's breath there lingering away. That hurt. It does hang around for quite a long time, that stuff, and like I say, even with full armour, it does crazy amounts of damage. Didn't think to bring any bottles to collect the dragon's breath, but that's not my department. I'm not the potion master, so yeah, there's the portal. So I'm just going to build a little endstone bridge up to it, and then we're going to hop through and see what we see. Fingers crossed there'll be some cities nearby, because walking through bridging across the end islands is not fun, is it? You'd rather have an elytra sooner rather than later. So with any luck, we won't have to go too far before we find one. So let's just hop along through. Hippo needs a few pearls. There you go, my friend. And I will need to put my own in my hotbar. You picking them up? No, you're not picking them up? What's going on? Why can't you pick them up? There you go. Pick it up. There you go. Oh no. Hunter's been killed by an Enderman again. He's only just got through there. There must be a lot of them waiting the other side of this portal. Let's pick his gear up. Where is it? There he is. He didn't get far, did he? Right, I'm gonna have to build a bridge back up to this because he's not going to be able to get back here without a sword and ender pearls. So we're just going to build this back so that we can get hunted back in this area. And yeah, yeah, should be good now. There we go. Bedrock's realised what I want to do. So I'm just going to hop on through here now, bring Hunted back and give him some ender pearls, and then we can get back to what we were doing, which is, where is he? So he would have respawned back at the end portal in the overworld, in the fortress. Where are you, man? He's somewhere around here. There you are. Right, there's a couple of pearls. I might need to get a few more myself. So I'm just going to go slay a few endermen. It's no big deal. We've killed enough of them already. It's typical. When you don't want them, they're always there. And when you do want them, you can't find them. Which isn't that the Minecraft way. There you go. Come on, guys. Good psalm. Good psalm. Poor old hunters, all he can do is watch at this point because all of his stuff's in the other side. Just going to get you through the portal. But these guys are just not dropping pearls now. What is going on? Yeah, I know. All he can do is stand there and just look at the floor. Watch me bravely taking on all these brutish monsters. Look at them. Another one. Oh man, they are just not giving up the pearls. Why? Why? Right. You take that, and yeah, I don't even know why I put my ender chest down at this point, but I'll pick it back up again, and we're gonna hop through and hope that I mean, none of the other guys have said anything yet about finding a city or a boat or anything yet, so we'll see what we see. I'm in a position where I can see a little bit further on the PC. My render distance is that much further, or my simulation distance, whichever one of the two. I can see a lot further than the other guys, so I should be able to spot a city from far away, and we'll know which island it's worth bridging over to, if there are any cities to be found, that is. So it's a bit sort of potluck really. Pick a direction and go. Whether you go into the minuses or like on the X or the Z or both, you know, it's just, it could, yeah, we could find loads of cities or we could find no cities. So it's going to be a case of nothing from, like, we can see nothing from the portal. So it's a case of doing this, bridging across the void, which is not fun at all. It's not good for your heart rate. If you fall, if you accidentally look at an enderman, all your stuff is gone. No two ways about it. Your stuff is gone. But I think in the distance there, oh god, seriously, Hunter's been killed again. That's 3 times in this episode. I mean, I was winning the most deaths until this episode, I think. But yeah, I think that we can just about see one in this direction. I am seriously running low on blocks. It's crazy having to mine out so much end stone to bridge across this thing. But I'm confident we'll find something soon. Yes, there we go. We've got a city. Doesn't look like it's got a boat, unfortunately, though. So we'll go in, see what we can see. Yeah, it is unfortunate though, no boat, but we've not come too far. We've only come about 1,000 blocks out so far. So, and yeah, just when you thought you didn't have to bridge across anymore, yeah, there's still more bridging to be done to get to this city. So, bear with me just a moment while I quickly grab some more endstone because my block supply has been completely depleted. I don't know if the other guys are having much more luck finding any cities. I don't think they are so far, so it's been pretty unfortunate so far, but we can keep going quite a way, so let's just keep going. Won't take a second to get over it. Like I say, it's always risky doing this. It's a bit heart in mouth, to say the least. Yeah, there we go. We're across. Let's take out the doorman. Yep, you. Oh, you got me. I'm floating. Oh, there's some shulker shells there, and I want them. I so badly want to make my first shulker box. Seriously annoying. This is the one time in the game when a shield actually comes in useful. The rest of the time I find a shield blocks too much of your view in the game. Oh, that is very decent of you, Hippo, waiting for me there so I can pick up my shells. But yeah, it looks like the rest of the boys have caught up. They haven't found anything going in other directions, so we're gonna go up here and see what sort of treasure we can find in this room. Oh, and I'm flying again so soon. Oh jeez, seriously. Right, let's just wait for levitation to wear off, because I think on hard it's levitation 2, which takes even longer to wear off. So let's go around here, take these guys by surprise. Hello. Oh, every single time. Every time. Stop it. Just stop it. Sick of your silly missiles. Oh, that's fairly pants, isn't it? Just some iron ingots and some gold. Yay. But on the bright side, a few more shulker shells, and I was smart enough to bring my crafting table with me, my crafty crafting table. So I'm going to take this chest and make my first shulker box, because I could really do with freeing up a bit of space in my ender chest now, because it's got to the point where I've got too much junk. So here we go, first shulker box of the season. Lovely. Haven't got any more chests on me. I didn't think to bring any chests or any rockets for that matter, so even when I do find an elytra, I'm not going to be able to use it much. So that was a bit silly of me, really. But I've got the gunpowder in my chest. I just don't have any paper. Don't know why I didn't think of that, but that's kind of a large oversight. But well, we'll see what comes of it. Let's just free up a bit of space in here, get organised. Thank you very much. Right, so the endless trek across the void of blocking across like this goes on and on and on and on. Absolutely terrible for cities so far this end. Not seeing anything whatsoever, not even a sausage apart from that first city. So we've gone nearly 2,000 blocks out now, which is quite far, but there is something coming into view here. This could be good. It could be good. There is a city here. Whether it's got a boat or not, I'm not sure. So we'll press on and investigate this up close and personal. Yeah, more bridging, always with the bridging. So let's see if we can be the first to find an elytra. Oh, hang on, there's one over there. I think there might be a boat. There's no boat at this one, but there's a boat over there. So the other guys can finish raiding this one off, and I'll just head straight over for that boat, and then fly back to them. Or glide anyway, because I don't have any rockets. I won't be truly flying. I'll just be gliding. So let's bridge over here quickly. Not look at the Enderman. And yes, it does have a boat. That is amazing. First elytra of the season coming up. Once I get in there, of course. Once I've dealt with these two bozos. Oh, every single time. Yeah, I should have bought a shield, really. It's the only time in the game I would actually be using it, but hey ho. Right, so let's look to bridge over here with some blocks most of the way, and then I'll probably see if I can ender pearl the rest of the way when we get a little bit closer. I'm still really nervous about those endermen downstairs. If I accidentally look at one of them, at least I won't be falling into the void though. Right, okay, let's take these guys out before they notice me. Having flame on your bow is not ideal when you're dealing with shulkers, because they tend to have a funny habit of teleporting away, which is really annoying, to like the underside of the boat or something like that where you can't get to them. So it's not recommended, but it's all I've got at this point in the game. It's only day 3 still, so yeah. Is that the same city that the other guys are in? No, I think that's another city over there. Okay, so let's continue over here. It should be a lot safer now with those 2 things taken care of. Although actually the missiles probably wouldn't have been a hindrance at this point, and they probably would have actually helped me get over there a lot easier. So let's see if we can ender pearl the rest of the way over. Excellent shot. Oh, down the mast. Any shulker shells? No. So here we go. Let's get rid of this guy, and we can help ourselves to first elytra of the season. Thank you very much. If I could just land, I'll be able to pick it up. There we go. Some nice loot in here. A lot of gold and iron. I mean, I'll take the iron. It's worth having, but at this point I really do not particularly care for the gold with that crazy gold farm. It's okay. Not so much okay. And iron horse armor. Ooh. But at least these 2 chests, I can make another 2 shulker boxes, and that's always nice. It means I can fit more and more in. And you know what? I'm even going to take the picture frame. Yep. Don't judge me. And of course, we can't leave this behind, can we? I can't bear to leave these things behind. They're so cool. So I'll be wearing that in a little while. I'll be a dragon bro again. Right, so now that we've got our first elytra, I suppose we could just glide over to the other guys again. Should we go for it? Right, kind of over the void here, but you know what they say about no guts and no glory. I could be wearing the dragon head as well. That would be even funnier. But yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Geronimo! At least the elytra have engaged. The elytra have engaged, so that's something. Right, let's see if we can sort of do some swooping and diving to fly back over there without any rockets. It's a bit risky. If you go down below the level of the island, you are pretty much doomed. Oh, yeah, I can see the guys are busy up there still. What is going on? Why is there explosions going on up there? What are you doing to this city, guys? Oh dear. So that one didn't have a boat, and this one doesn't either. This has got to be the smallest, most rubbish end city I have ever seen. It's just one lonely little building with a little tower. It will at least have a few shulkers in it and some loot up the top, but nothing much of interest at all. And so the search for more elytra continues, because we're trying to get enough for the other guys as well that are in the end raiding mission with us. So let's keep going, and if I had been smart and made some rockets beforehand, I could have been flying ahead and finding some elytra and flying back to the other guys. But you know, sometimes I derp, sometimes I do derp. At this point, you know, I can see quite far in the distance, and there is just nothing. We've gone 4,000 odd blocks out. There's just absolutely bugger all out in the end, in the direction that we've headed in. Just nothing. Just desolate wasteland of islands that have nothing of interest in them whatsoever. And at this point, the other 2 guys are like willing to just give up. I think they've had enough. We've been out here for a good couple of hours now without finding anything, and I'm just, yeah, we're all feeling really frustrated. Let's just take it out on the Enderman. Come here, punk. Where's all the cities? Huh? Where you put all the cities? Where's some elytra? So now we're just actually at the point where I think we're just gonna put our stuff in an engine chest. All of it, all of our stuff. Literally get everything off completely because we've all got shulker boxes now. We can all just fill our ender chests up with all of our stuff, and just leave here, leave this place, this accursed place, behind by just leaping into the void. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to take off all our gear. It's very sad way to end the mission. This is not the way I would have liked to have gone out, but you know, there's not really a whole lot else we can do at this point. The raid has been very unsuccessful. I need my pick to break that. Yes. Take off all my armour, take off anything there, my arrows out my offhand, get another shulker box, and fill everything else up. I'll have to put my pick in last in my ender chest. If there's room. Is there room in my ender chest? That one's definitely full. Yeah, there's room for both of these, so let's put you and you in, and the pick. So I think Hunter has already ended the mission, and it's me and Hippo. Harry, Hunter and Hippo. Didn't go particularly well, and it's a bit of a somber note to end the episode on, but there you go. That's just the way it goes sometimes with end busting. Hopefully we'll have better luck when I come back with some fireworks. So we're going to go out in style, me and Hippo. We're going to go out like Thelma and Louise. We're going to jump together into the void. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed our little escapades in the end today, and it'll be back to business as usual. So I'll see you later. Goodbye. How far do we go before the void? Oh yeah, about 9, -9. There we go. We died together. Goodbye, everyone. See you soon.